Well, hello, friends, and welcome to the Thursday Thankful $1 Million Message. This is National Sales Director Kristin Sharpe coming in with your Thursday Thankful Message. And I just want to say thank you. So many of you came up to me at the Sapphire Seminar and welcomed me into this new seminar with open arms. And it was so fun to have you say, hey, I listened to you on the $1 Million Message. So thank you. Well, today I want to talk about something that can absolutely change the results of your business and your appointments. It's coaching your hostesses like a boss. Coaching your hostess like a boss. You know, Mary Cash taught us that a party worth booking is worth coaching. A party worth booking is worth coaching. So we can work so hard to get that yes and get that appointment on the calendar, but the booking is only the beginning. So the question is, what are you doing between booking and buying? What are you doing between booking and buying? And by buying, I mean at the party when they're buying our products, because great appointments don't just happen. We help create them through great coaching. And coaching really is more than just sending a confirmation text the night before. It is a series of intentional touches that build a relationship with your hostess, create excitement, help her feel prepared, and most importantly, make her feel like $1 million. So if you want to go to my Kristin Sharpe NSD Facebook page, you will find my hostess tracking booking to buying sheet. It's very similar to my layering chart for team building, or even if you've seen my onboarding checklist, but this one is specifically the hostess tracking from booking to buying. And I created this because I wanted you to actually track your coaching and make sure that nothing or no one falls through the cracks. So as soon as my hostess books, I write down her name and her phone number and the party date on the tracking checklist, okay? And then I start tracking those touches, okay? Like I mail her a thank you note. I get a hostess packet in her hands. I create a personalized invitation JPEG that I can text to her. She can print it out and hand it to her guests or email it out so she has something beautiful and easy to send to her friends. I also send a quick 1 minute or less coaching video. Or if I know maybe she's a more mature woman, I might actually just get on the phone and just share with her some tips to make sure that she fully takes advantage of all the free product, okay, that she's going to get by hosting a party. All right. Then one of the things that I do is between the time that she books and she holds the appointment, many times I just text her a couple fun pro tips. And it might be just checking in. Some hostesses, are great at hosting a party and they are on it. They need very little coaching and others need a little bit more hand holding. Okay. So don't assume that she knows how to make the party successful. I really want you to know that coaching is so key. So you can just give her simple tips. Tell her what works. Help her understand how to invite, how to follow up, and how to create excitement with her friends. A couple ways I do that is by having her guests do the Skin Analyzer app. And in fact, when they do it, they get a fun little free gift from me for doing it. I also text a picture of their personalized goodie bag. And by doing that, I let them know that, hey, if you bring a friend that's already on the list, you will get an extra special gift, and the person you bring as your special guest will get a personalized goodie bag as well. There's something about that goodie bag. And by personalized goodie bag, I have her name on a cute little label, and in there has a travel size hand cream, a little extra sample, a little candy, and my business card. But I take a picture of it and it looks really cute, right? Because I want to make sure with the guests that I am pre-profiling them. I know that word sounds so crazy, pre-profiling, but when I'm calling her guests, I want them to know that I am there to be their skin coach, right? I'm finding out if she has any skin concerns, and if so, what are they? Does she have dry, combination, oily skin? I am helping her get excited and also helping the hostess, because if she's like, hey, I don't have this girl's skin type, I step in, right? I step in and I help with that process. So I want to make sure that she gets me the guest list fast. So that's one of the things that this hostess tracking does. And you might be thinking, well, gosh, Kristin, I can remember all these things. But the goal is that you're holding 3 to 5 parties a week. And when you're holding 3 to 5 parties a week, if you don't track it, you do forget where you are in the process of coaching, okay? Trust me, I am someone that's done thousands and thousands of Mary Kay parties, and it's not just because I'm in my 40s now and had kids and my memory is lapsing a little. It is because when you're dealing with this many parties and this many people, you've got to track it to keep things straight, okay? And if you're thinking, well, I'm only doing 1 party right now, the goal is to do more, right? So you want to have this system in place. Now, also, once I have her guest list, on this, I'm tracking if I have contacted her guests. Have I sent them the picture of the goodie bag, right? I'm documenting that because that's so key. And then, of course, I'm encouraging them to complete that skin analyzer ahead of time so I can be prepared and personalize their experience. And then, of course, as the party gets closer, I'm sending out reminders, okay? Then after the party, when we're finished, of course, I mail out thank you notes. I love to post pictures from the party on the hostess's Facebook page and have her tag all of her guests because, well, that gets me a lot of extra business too and referrals that way. But again, this is something I track, okay? So here are the touches, you guys. And if you are like, I can't keep track of this, go to my Kristin Sharpe NSD page and you will get the hostess tracking. And you might say, hey, Kristin, I want to do a couple things a little different than you have on that page. Totally fine. Create this system that makes sense for you. So again, that hostess isn't just a name written on my calendar anymore. I have built a relationship with her. I've communicated with her. I've helped her. I've prepared her. And I've shown her that her appointment matters. This is what I mean when I say coach your appointment like a boss. And here's the key. Don't trust yourself to remember all of it, right? Track it. If you have 5, 10, 15 appointments on your calendar, you need a system that tells you exactly where you are with each hostess. And it's the process from booking to buying. So here's my challenge for you today. Go to my Kristin Sharpe NSD Facebook page, find the hosting tracking sheet, take a look at it. You might want to make some adjustments. Doesn't hurt my feelings. Do what works for you, okay? And then ask yourself, did I just book her or am I actually coaching her? Because a booked appointment is exciting, but a well-coached hostess who feels prepared, appreciated, and like $1 million can completely change what happens at that appointment. So remember, a party worth booking is worth coaching. So get these parties on your calendar. Track those touches. Love and appreciate the hostess and coach like a boss. All right, until next time, this is NSD Kristin Sharpe signing off from your $1 Million Message.